right, here we go. We're gonna try to get this motor on the engine stand. Look here. Turn it and run that through this right here. All right, raise the hole. There you go. Now tilt it far. There you go. Okay, there you go. Scooch in here. It's good to have a wife who'll help you. She's a professional. She's gonna have her license. Watch out. Easy. Easy. Okay, hold it. All right, raise it up, straight up. Everything easy. All right, back up. Everything easy. Oh my gosh, here we go. She's obviously a baker, not a moan backer. Out here to where I can get it off the brick in case it drips oil or anything. I already got some on it the other night when it's there. Milo, quit. The dog. Come on. I don't know if you can see this or not, but look here. The sun's shining and it's pouring down rain. It says, come look. Come on. Well, come on before you get soaking wet. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Look at that. There's 2 of them. How cool is that? Look at that.
That's amazing.
I hope you can see both of them in this video.
Look, if you go over towards Tommy's,
You can see all the colors in the one that's the lower one. You can see all the colors of it. You hardly ever see that. That is so cool. So look at that. A little surprise while we're out here getting the motor loaded up. What do you think, girls? That pretty rainbow, that is crazy cool. What do you think, Hershey? What do you say? I like it. See, I like it.
it's raining. I don't know if you can see it. It's raining on this side with the sun shining, but it's raining. But on this side, we have no rain and a rainbow and some dark clouds. Just from one simple side of the barn to the other. I was saying that it's raining over there and it's pretty over here. Hey, Misty Carol.
Okay, y'all missed that. But it's safe. We're marked safe. She's doing a great job. Absolutely fantastic job. Not really, I just ain't got no more help. Right there, hang it right there. It's been a lot of years since I put a motor on an engine stand, which is going to be apparently very obvious here in my struggles. My buddy I got this from, Jay, he had a Honda motor on it, so he won't know how to act having a real motor on it. What was it? Oh, look what Jay's done. Put the bolts in there instead of outside. Ah, too late now. No, it just makes it harder to do. But it'll be easier to deal with that than it would be to get you to come out here to help me again. So I'm just gonna roll with it.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Because I mean, I can tell the excitement that you're having out here already. So I'm not gonna push
I'm
you.
the best cameraman you got.
Turn it off. Make like 30. I think about right here is where I realized I should have took that flex plate off there and that backing plate off there to where I could get that thing on there. But hey, I had her out there helping me, so I just went ahead and went for it. I'll do that when I get it apart at the end. Figure out how to shoot. Here we go. Easy. Come this way. All right, whoa. All right, raise it up a little bit. Pull back, easy. Easy. Look at that, look at that. I should be a tractor instructor. A little more. A little more. Oh, hold it. You know how hard this is to do this and operate your horse. Look at that. Look at that. I did it though. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Okay, now here's the scary part. All right, let it down really slow. Yes, real slow. Watch out, Milo. Okay, maybe a little faster than that. We've got it. Look at this. Look at that. Come on. You got her now. Come on. All right, a little more. Okay, now tilt your forks down, out. This should be an instructional video of how to operate a John Deere tractor. There you go. Now I'm on back. That's good. And now we have the quick getaway. There you go. That's perfect. Now I want to put these guys out of diesel. It's about out of diesel. All right. So now we have us a motor here. Going and recreate my first car. And I've actually come up with... Yes, honey, I'm done with you. Thank you very much. All right, so now we have us a motor on here. So now all I got to do is start taking this thing apart to see what we got. I guess one of the first things, oh, I won't be, yeah, I can see, no, it's touching there. So I won't be able to see really if it's locked down yet until I reconfigure that thing right there. I didn't think that far enough apart. Not apart, ahead. Guess I take them flywheel bolts loose and pick that thing up one more time with the tractor and then have to stick it back. But at least it's on this. Maybe I can wiggle it out of there. I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, that thing's gonna go in a Falcon. Well, I did get it on the stand thanks to the help of my wife operating the tractor there. But how about big dumb me putting that thing on there and not taking that flex plate off that thing and the backing plate or gasket, whatever that thing is on the back of that thing? Did you notice right there? I was like, oh, what a dummy. But hey, I got it up on there, and I'll worry about getting that off when I get the rest of it took apart that you'll see coming up. All right, it's on a stand. So now I got to look at all this stuff that I can use, and all this stuff it's got to go. See, all that's got to go. We're going to put roller rocker arms on it. All that right there's got to go because we've got the Torker 2 twisted up aluminum intake. Going to have a Holley on it instead of this Motorcraft right here. It'll have a Mallory ignition on it right here. We're going to have some, excuse me, it had the car when I was a kid, had Moroso, chrome Moroso valve covers on it, but I am going to try to find me some old vintage aluminum finned powered by Ford valve covers, and that's what I'm going to try to put on it. In a few weeks, I'm going to be going to Florida to the spring turkey run with my son down in Daytona, and maybe I can find me a few pieces I like down there. Cannot wait. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but I am. Hey, if you didn't know it already, you know it now. This PB Blaster stuff is the bomb. All right, I couldn't stand it, and I found some PB Blaster here in the barn. I don't know why I got PB Blaster here in the barn, but because there ain't no telling what we're going to end up working on. So I'm going to squirt a little bit in there just because I can. And I'll get us some Marvelous Mystery Oil tomorrow and put down in that thing. And because I plan on taking it apart tomorrow to figure out what we got going on. Because I got to go to the parts store and get a battery for my motorcycle. So check that video out. I'm going to show you how to put how I put a battery on a Goldwing tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if you noticed there earlier how efficient I was with these redneck adjustable pliers right here, or wrenches right here, okay? Now, the reason why that is my daddy would not buy a dang tool for nothing, okay? Now, we could go racing and all kinds of stuff like that, cars, motorcycles, everything else like that. 9/16 socket was about all we had. We had the whole thing you could carry in a lunchbox. So you had to learn how to use these things. Again, not thinking nothing about anybody else. You may all know that, and if you do, that's wonderful. But I see people all the time, like if you were tightening this up right here, they would be tightening that thing up this way, trying to push down on it that way, and it's pushing against this, and they wonder why that thing slips, because that's not the way to use it. You turn it around that way, and you push it down that way, and look at that thing will turn, and that way the pressure is here, and it's just pushing on this, and this is not trying to keep it from slipping off there. So wire pliers are the same way, like this, not like that. So there you go, free tip of the day. I don't know what the groundhog said, and don't really care, but I can tell you by this right here, spring's getting pretty close, because everything up here is coming up green. Once I cut it all down, you got to hack that stuff down. See, look, this over here that I didn't cut down, it's not coming back up yet. So things need pruned, cut back. I wish my camera would take better pictures of that. If you look right over the top of that tree right straight in front of me, that is a huge moon. I guess it's the full moon, and not 45 minutes or an hour ago, the big old rainbow was over there, and it was raining on this side of the barn and not on the other side of the barn. And now look, now it's raining up on the mountain over there. You can see it raining on the mountain. And then you can see that it's not raining over here on the other side of the mountain. So there, over there, just a few clouds. Right there, the building's in it, but you can see right there, it's raining like crazy on the mountain. And then there, it clears the bell and got the big old moon over there. All right, finally got time now to take this motor apart and see what we've got. when I scratch it all off there, I'll find all the numbers and everything, put it out there. Maybe somebody can help me out exactly with it. It's supposed to be like the first or second year that they made the 302, so we'll see. Look here, and I've even saved my embarrassment of hunting through my sockets. I found all the key sockets before I even get started. That way I don't make myself look like a dipstick. So here we go. We're just going to start taking stuff off of it, because actually I'm not going to use much of anything on this thing. It'll all have to be redone, so I'm not going to be worried about, you know, keeping the rocker arms with each one and the push rods and all that, because all that's going to be all new anyways. Left a peck on it. I can't tell if that's empty or not, but we're fixing to find out. Uh-oh, looks like it's got water coming out of it. That's probably is not good. Let's see here. No. Oh, look at that. Well, I guess that's better than just straight old water. It must be like some, I don't know, 300 weight or something. No, wait, here we go. Ooh, bloop, 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 bloop. Now it's, oh no. Look, bloop. Oh my gosh. What is that? All right, well, we're going to take it apart anyway. Hey, look, we finally got something that resembles some kind of oil. Look at that. Well, actually, ironic enough, I don't see any kind of shiny stuff in it, so that's probably, well, there's a little bit now that it's come out. So we'll see. There's no telling what we're going to find inside this dude. Hey, check this out, though. It's got a Motorcraft filter on it, FL1A, and I literally just turned this thing loose with my hand, so ain't got nothing in there. But at least that wasn't all stripped out. Got that thing off there, so here we go. Must have leaked at one point. Look at all those gaskets. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to call it 3.5 gaskets. So they had some kind of issue keeping it sealed up anyway. So now we get the intake off. Man, this thing's dirty. Oh, check it out. Oh, shoot. Well, I found it, and then I just dropped it off down in there. Come on, baby. Ah, there's a little tab for the distributor. Bolt's down in there too. I'll fish it out when I get it out of there, but all right, now we can get it to the part. Anybody that knows me knows I would sure just soon get dusty as get greasy. But man, this was the greasiest old motor. I know I say that I ain't building no clock quite a bit, but I mean, dang, you could at least use the same kind of bolts and nuts. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've been in the motor, but hopefully it's just like riding a bike. And on top of that, I can get on here and look around, which I hope people's trying to gain something from me. I can go gain something from one of these other sites, but I am pretty sure that this is the right bolt for the intake, not these studs with the nut on top of it. I don't understand why they've done that. So, but we'll see. And there is the numbers of what we're taking off. We've got a D30C 8. I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 9. Maybe a 9. Yeah, 9425-AA. That's what it is, and it's got a big old 1 right here on the top of it. If anybody knows what that is, I appreciate you commenting for me. Let me know too, because I don't. I wonder how hard this is going to be to prise this intake off. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, come right on there. I'm not sure that's good or bad. It's heavy. Must be the dang manifold. Here, let's see. There we go. Got it off there. That wasn't too bad. I figured I had to get those studs out of there. So, let's see. Well, surprisingly, it's not just absolutely just total cruddy in there. So, you know, I mean, of course, it's been set no telling how many umpteenth hundred years. So, I don't see any reason to stop to think we can't make it a little further. Hey, like I said earlier, it's been a long time since I've been in a motor, but this don't look like it's just too awful horrible, really. I mean, it ain't beat plumb to death and any major things on it. Even the old push rods and stuff don't look all beat all to pieces or anything. I mean, it's corroded up and everything, so kind of excited now to see what's underneath these heads. Let's see if the old electric impact will take them things off here. Oh man, that'd be a negative. Yep, not gonna work. Use the old-fashioned way. Okay, right off. Nothing like leverage. Probably get them loose and I can get them out. That thing, once I broke them loose, maybe. So, just kind of curious as to what's going to be underneath this thing. I'm sure the warranty's out on it, but hopefully we won't need it. So I'm pretty sure I got that out of sight warranty from this thing when the guy I got it from. So we'll see. I've heard people talking about gremlins getting in their tools and stuff, but this dang thing here, I hope wherever it is you're all from, you don't have these blasted stink bugs everywhere, because there's stink bugs got in here. And my only satisfaction is that horrible smell is them blame pesky things cooking. Because this thing stinks. Can you smell that through there? Can you smell it? I can't. It's nasty. It's nasty. We're going to get these off here. Again, I do remember enough stuff that you're supposed to be laying these out and marking them back where they go at. But like I said, I'm not going to be reusing any of this stuff. So it's all going to be completely fresh. So it's not going to really make any difference. So then right here will come the good old either scary part or good part here. I'm gonna have to get a bigger pry bar. That's some more help. Now let's see if I can get it off right this one. Oh shoot, I guess I got it loose when that thing slipped off there. It didn't even need that. Well, I'll be darned. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. Yeah. No real surprises. Cool. Blow that off there a little bit, see what we got. All right, we got the heads off of it. I don't really see anything that, like I said, it's been so long since I've had a motor apart, but I don't see any markings on this or not, so I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know if that's a stock piston or aftermarket piston or what. I don't see really any markings or anything on it. So I really don't know. Maybe you can tell me and help me out. So now we gotta get all this timing cover and all this off of it. So I got the pulleys off of it, and then I thought, oh darn, I'm gonna have to get the harmonic balancer off there. And then I remembered that, oh, I don't throw nothing away. And I knew someday, I just happened to remember, look at this, down in the very bottom back corner of the toolbox. So that's why I don't never throw anything away, because I knew that someday, or somebody knew someday I was going to need that thing. So, and look here, I got it, bam, now I just got to take that off. Well, I thought I had that thing on lapse time to show you how I done that, but I didn't. So I got it, and believe it or not, that thing's coming right off there. So far, so good on everything. So far on this little thing. So, a little puller worked out all right. And so far, kind of no issues other than I got to figure out how to get that dang automatic flex plate off the back of the motor back there, where I didn't take it off before I put it up on the engine stand, but at least I'm gonna have most everything out of it by the time I get there anyway. So yeah, so far so good with everything, really. Pretty shocked, honestly, that everything's coming all apart. Don't see nothing really, you know, crazy issues. I mean, I know it was a old used motor and all that stuff, so that's not really concerning me as far as all that, because I was full, you know, aware that that was what we were going to get into as far as that goes. But you know, even the cylinder heads is not just terribly eat up and worn, you know, at all. So, you know, pretty pleased with it so far. We'll see more about it when we get the cam out of it and all that. Well, the further I go, the more indication again that somebody's been in here before. So, see, two different kinds everywhere. Oh, that is terrible. When you put something back on, you should at least put all the same bolts back in. That's crazy not to change all the bolts, you know. But obviously this thing's got multiple different kinds of bolts and stuff, you know, so. But that's all right. I plan on pretty well changing all of them anyway. But we're fixing to see what it's going to look like in behind this cover here. I don't suspect to see nothing interesting, to say the least. But we're fixing to see right here. Oh, that come right off there, didn't it? Oh, I guess in order for it to come off here, you gotta take all the bolts out, right? Even the last one. So see, hey, one bolt will hold it. Alright. So there we go. Again, nothing really surprising or anything. Just get that in there, and the trusty sandblaster I just got through fixing. So we'll see here. Yeah, pretty well anyhow. But it is all there though, huh? So now we get this cam out, get the lifters out. I wonder how hard them's gonna be to get out of there. I'll have to get me a pair of pliers here. Let's see about the lifters. We're gonna lift her out of there and throw them in the garbage, what we're gonna do. because we're going to put some different ones in, obviously. We want it to go bumpity bump, you know. Want that thing to be talking to us a little bit while we're sitting there. Yeah, them's pretty well in there, so, but I'll get them out of there. Hey, I'm remembering a few things from way back in the car lot. I put that bolt back into the cam, and look here. That'll raise them up there where I can grab a hold of them and hopefully get them pulled out of there. But I mean, look, nothing's dropped down or anything like that, so hopefully it won't be too much issues with this thing. Believe it or not, these are coming out pretty easy. Well, I just got one out. And so we'll see here. I just gotta, they probably make some kind of tool to do this. I don't remember. But I'm gonna use this pair of vice grips. Seems to be doing all right so far, which I'm not gonna use these again. But again, I mean, they're not just totaled. Actually, they look pretty good. So, you know, for the most part, I'm pretty excited about getting this thing checked out to see if it's stock bore and all that. And I'll take it down to my fella down here below the house and let him check all that out for me. But, but so far, kind of so good. I guess I see more when I flip it over, roll it over, and see what it looks like when I get the oil pan off of it. All right, we get this camshaft out of here. Which again, yeah, it's pretty smoked, which I kind of figured it would. No particular markings or anything on it, so probably just a stock cam. So we got that out of there. Now all we have to do is flip her upside down and take the oil pan off, and we'll see what it looks like under there. Cool. All right, I only got 2 more bolts. I saved you from watching me take them other ones out, even in fast motion. I just took all those out. They're all the same size except for the 2 on the back. The 2 on the back and the 2 on the front are bigger. They're 7/16. I guess that's 1/2 inch then on the rest of them. The other 2, so we're gonna see what we got here. They like the silicone or RTV or whatever the heck it was, which is good. So we'll see. And as usual, I missed the bolt. That wouldn't be right if I got all of them out before I started trying to pull the dang thing apart, would it? Like I said before, you know, I'm just muddling through this because it's been 35 years since I've done, well, not been that long, but since I've actually done something for myself, it's been that long. And then on top of that, I ain't building no clock, so we're going to be all right. Well, there it is. Nasty. Oh, my gosh. I remember now how come I decided to be a body man instead of a dang mechanic, because this right here is horrible. Look at all this mess. But look, I mean, it's not rusted or anything, so hey, we might have lucked up here and scored us one. I actually forgot about something too. Maybe it'll be stuck on the bottom of this oil pump, but there's a shaft in there that goes up into the bottom of the distributor, and that's what drives this oil pump. And the shaft didn't come out when the distributor come out. So I'm just wondering if it's hopefully it's stuck on the bottom of this, or it's fell out during the whole time it was apart and all that kind of stuff, because obviously the distributor is out of it. Because if you remember, I found the dang the little clip that holds the distributor in. I found it at the back of the intake in one of those little edges there. So there's no telling what we're going to find if I ever get this bolt out of here. I did say I hate mechanicking, right? If I didn't, I'm telling you now, wait, I don't guess you're technically supposed to hate it. I dislike it right to the very verge of hating it. Aha! Looky there. There's a little rod I was talking about. It's amazing how much stuff comes back to you once you just kind of fly off in there and do it. So now it looks like we're going to take some rod caps and stuff off of it and see what all that looks like. Well, I'm about out of time for today, but I'm this close, so I wanted to at least punch a couple of these. Wow. Well, I'm actually kind of shocked that that's not just a total wreck right there. See if I can get that out of there. I may not have what it takes to get it out of there, but I might have done all right and not really need just a whole big bunch of stuff here then, maybe. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Oh, I guess out of there. All right. So, well, golly, not really bad a lick, really, honestly. Let me get me some paper towels. Well, all I could find to clean off with is some starter fluid, but maybe that'll... Oh, yeah. Well, that's scarred a little, but... Let's see. Yeah, they're galled up pretty hard, but still, we'll see what we got there. And I don't really see any kind of markings or anything on these pistons, so I'm assuming they're probably a stock type piston. Yeah, they're wore pretty good, but nothing really on them. So I'm hoping this thing is, standard bore, because when I get done with it, it's going to be 30 over, hopefully. And set of flat top pistons and stuff in it, and do a pretty, do a little valve job, old school type valve job and stuff on it. So I believe that's about it for today. I'll get the rest of it took apart and we'll get it down to the machine shop.
I don't know for sure that you can see them numbers or not, but I put them on there just in case anybody that did, if they did see them and you know what this thing is, let me know what you think it is. There's the heads that come off of it. If you know what them are, again, shoot me, let me know what you think they are. And tune back next time when we get the rest of it apart and get it down there and get it checked out.